Alright folks, you're back here with the SoloGamer, and we're still playing Eldritch Horror. And let's start with Akachi. She's still cursed, but you know what? Screw it. Let's go fight this ghoul. You know, she dies, she dies. We can't have 4 monsters up there. So she's gonna go there. She does get to rest. And so she will rest and gain 1 health. And then she will fight this ghoul. Alright, now this ghoul, she gets a 4 will, she gets +1. Discard this card to choose an investigator on your space to gain a blessed condition. But if she's cursed, if you would gain a blessed condition, discard this card instead. So that's what she's going to do. She's going to discard the holy water. We'll get rid of the holy water. And we are done being cursed. So now she has a fighting chance of beating this idiot. Okay, so fight the ghoul, +1. Well, she would have had a 6 anyway, so she does the mind check. Now she has to do a strength. She has a strength 3. And she failed. God damn. So she loses 2 health. And if you lose health from a strength test, gain a paranoia condition. Okay, so she'll do. So now we have to do her mind check again. Okay, which she failed, ironically. So she loses sanity. Now she does her strength test. We got 1 success on it, so she loses 1 health. She's down to 2, but she does beat the ghoul. So we take the ghoul monster, and we... Oh, investigator may spend 1 clue token. Well, guess what? She don't have a clue token. Ah, damn it. Ha! Screwed that all up. Forgot about that. Okay, well, at least she beat the ghoul. So the ghoul goes back in there. She don't have a clue token. And plus now she gains a paranoia condition, which is this madness thing here. That's just great. Well, at least we got the ghoul off the board. Oh, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, it's Norman's turn. He has a clue token. He has several clue tokens. So what he may do... Alright, he's got to go across. So he's going to go here to the sea. He's going to rest and gain a health. And he's going to have a sea experience. You find a terrified stowaway aboard the ship. You attempt to comfort him and coax him into telling you his story. Do an influence check. Well, he has an influence of 1, so kind of doubt we're going to pass that. Nope. If you pass, he tells you about the horrifying beast in unbelievable worlds. Gain 1 clue token. Well, at least we didn't get hurt. Alright. And now, the moment of truth. Lily Chin. First thing she's going to do, of course, is rest. And then she's going to move, of course, there to Arkham. She's rest. And now she's going to fight the Dunwich Horror. Alright, now we have this urban guide, so we're going to get some bonus stuff. Okay. Alright. This thing has a 5 toughness. Alright, and she has a dynamite card. Each monster on your space loses 3 health and discard this card. Alright, so we discard this card. This thing just lost 3 health, so now it has 2 health. Alright, now we can have our little action fight here. She has a will of 5. She has this protective amulet, which makes it 6. And this thing has -1, so she rolls 5 die. Oops, sorry about that. And we got 1 success. That's terrible. So she's going to lose 2 sanity. Okay, now it's time to fight. Alright, well, she has a strength of 4. Wait a minute, we forgot the urban guide. Okay, so she loses 1 sanity. Alright. Alright. But she's going to use the axe. Gain +2 during your combat encounters. So she has a combat of 6. -2 is 4, but she gets this urban ally, so she has 5 die. So she's gonna roll 5 die, and all we gotta do is hit this thing twice. We get 2 successes. We have killed the Dunwich Whore. Oh, we got 1 success, but she does have this lucky rabbit's foot. Let's roll 1 die and hope we get a success, and we did. All right. So she loses 2 health. The Dunwich Whore now has 1 health left. We can't use the lucky rabbit's foot, and we do make a horror check again. And we got it that time. We got several successes. And now, so we're going to do a combat check. And we got 1 success. Oh, sorry. Alright, 1 success. We killed it. But we lost 2 health in the process. So she's down to 1 health. But we killed the Dunwich Whore. So we have completed our first mystery. And at the end of the Mythos phase, we can put that on there. And that'll be good. Whew. She's got some healing to do. Man, she's got some healing to do. Okay. Now we move the first player token to Norman. And now we do a new Mythos phase. And this is, of course, let's move the Omen track. It's going to go to a Comet. We have a Monster Surge. We have 1 thing with a Comet there, so we're going to put 2 monsters there. And we put a Maniac there, and then we put this Color of Space over here because it had the thing where when it comes in, you move it to that space. Okay. Then we spawn a clue token. And we'll put this one over here. And we have an event. The lead investigator tests their influence and gain a number of clues equal to his test result. So it's Norman. Norman has 1 influence. That's great. And he didn't get any. But that wasn't a bad card because none of those actions happened. Now, at the end of the Mythos phase, the Dunwich Horror epic monster has been defeated. Solve this mystery, which it has. So we have solved that mystery. So we got 1 below our belt, and let's pick another mystery. Arcane Understanding. When an investigator passes a lore test while resolving a spell effect, he may spend 1 clue token and discard that spell after he has finished resolving its effects. If he does, place 1 eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are eldritch tokens on this card equal to the number of investigators, solve this mystery. Oh, so we got to get Norman some spells here. She's got 2 spells. He's got the clue tokens. Okay, so of course that would happen. And that's the end of that Mythos phase, and it's Norman's turn. Alright, well, how we want to go here? We want to try to get her a clue token, since we're moving Norman over there. She has a paranoia condition, though. Let's see. Alright. She don't have any spells. I could do this, though. Okay, Norman's going to use his train ticket. What we're going to do is we're going to move Norman to San Fran. He's going to spend his train ticket, and he's going to get this clue. He's going to try to get that clue token. And what's going to happen is so that way he'll have 4, and then we're going to try to build him up some spells. See what kind of action he wants to do. He will rest and gain its sanity. And now he will try to get that clue token. And he's in the city space. You hear of a bookstore that sells extremely rare volumes, but is an area that is very difficult to navigate. If you pass, gain this clue token and 1 tome artifact. If you fail, you or lost become delayed. Okay, his observation of 3. He's -1, so we're going to do 2. Alright, he passes. He gets that clue token. And 1 tome artifact. Okay, well, he gained this DeVille Mysteries thing. And we're going to move him to Arkham next turn because he can gain incantation spells. And we want him to gain some spells so he can go over here and spend some of these clue tokens to solve that mystery. Alright, so it's Lily Chen's turn. What are we going to try to do with her? She don't have any spells, but she's good at like fighting and stuff. And we do have to clear some of these monsters and gates and stuff off the board. So we're going to move here. She needs to heal though. I mean, she really does. Okay, spend any number of health or sanity, then recover an equal number of health or sanity. So she's going to spend 1 health or sanity. That's going to be her action. So she's going to move here and do her action. She's going to spend 1 sanity and gain 1 health. I don't even know why we did that. Okay. Then she's going to, of course, try to fight this ghost. Okay. And special thing. So she has good on the will. So she has a 5 will, but a 6 will minus 1 is 5 dice. So she gets to roll 5 dice. And we got 1, 2, 3 successes. If you pass, this monster loses health equal to the test result. Well, alright, so she killed the ghost. The ghost is gone. And now she's going to try to close this gate. The Great Hall of Ciliano. You are stunned to see a familiar face reading through tomes of dark sorcery. You try to catch a glimpse of what he's reading without alerting him to your presence. Making an observation check minus 1. Well, she has an observation of 6, so she gets to roll 5 die. And she passed with that 6 there. You learn what he's been reading and realize that he has opened a portal between worlds. Close this gate. So we get to close that gate. Afterwards, you examine the book that he was reading. Make a lore test. Well, she has a lore of 2. And we failed. But she can use her lucky rabbit's foot and try to roll. Yeah, she still failed. If you pass, gain 1 clue or spell. If you fail, you've never encountered such horror before, or lose 2 sanity. Oh, great. So she's barely skating by. Now, but she did close a gate. Ugh. And now it is going to be Catchy's turn. And where do we move with her? There's no monsters on that board. She has spells. She could trade, which is what she may do. So we're going to move her 1. She's here. We're going to move her 1 all the way to this city space right up here. Let's see what she can do. Well, she's going to rest to try to get rid of this, and she's going to heal. You may roll 1 die on a 5 or 6. You get rid of that. Nope, she didn't get rid of it. But, you know, she got a city space there, so let's do a city space card. A friendly game of cards ends with a very high stakes hand. Check your influence. Okay. Failed. You pass, you maze everyone watching and find a new friend, gain 1 rally ally. If you fail, gain a debt condition to cover the lost. Okay, well, she got her debt condition, so now it is the Mythos phase. Let's move the first player to Lily and draw a Mythos card. Oh, this is not going to be good. So we move the Omen track by 1. It goes to that. And we have no gates on there like that. Thank goodness. Now we handle all these. And roll 1 die on a 1 or 2. The nearest investigator becomes cursed. Nope. Nope. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Right here, Ligor. Each investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses 1 health and sanity. Well, god damn. This is an adjacent space. And Lily Chen just lost all her health and died, or sanity, and went crazy. We'll go over that in just a second. That's terrible. Okay, and then this thing has a thing. Discard this monster and spawn the zombie horde epic monster on this space. So now we have put the zombie horde epic monster on that space. Is anybody on the gate? No. And now we have her conditions, her paranoia. Test will. Alright, she made that. Some men have come to collect your debt. Flip this card. Someone was asking about you, says a fellow traveler. He said you owe quite a bit of money. Naturally, I said I didn't know anything, but you may want to find your way to a new town soon. You attempt to hide from the police. So do her influence. She failed. If you fail, move to the nearest city space and gain a detained condition unless you discard one ally asset, then discard this card. Alright, so she moves to San Francisco, and now we have to get a detained card. Alright, so we do that. Now we got to take care of these rumors. Place a health token on this card. Each investigator loses 1 health for each health token on this card. So now everybody's got to lose 2 health. He lost 2 health. Norman did. He's down to 2. She loses 2 health. She's down to 1. And then right here, spawn 1 monster on space 19. Okay, so we spawned a monster. A cultist there. Alright, now we've done that. Now we have to spawn a new gate. So we spawn a new gate. It's Buenos Aires. Go down here. We spawn a monster for that. And we spawned a skeleton. Then we have the event. Doom advances by 2 unless the lead investigator gains a dark pack condition. Well, that's not going to happen. I don't care about the Doom, so the Doom advances to 8. Okay, now let's go over what we got to do with Lily Chen. Lily Chen has gone crazy. So, we get rid of all these little things right here. And we put that little token there to remind her that she went crazy. And then all her items and ally are here in London. So we'll put them on London. We'll put her down like this. Then what will happen is if anybody lands on that space, then you can read this in case she goes insane. And usually what will happen is that they'll give her, you can get her items, and then you do a test and you can retreat the Doom by 1 and that kind of stuff. So that's a new feature in this game. If an investigator dies, you can go to where they, or goes crazy, you can go where they're at and start get their stuff and have an encounter with them or their body. So that's the way that thing goes. So it just went from bad to worse. I mean, honestly, since we can't take care of this right now, if we get another thing like that, unless I don't know, we're gonna all die. So, all right. So Kachi is now the main one. She's gonna move here, and she's gonna give Norman these 2 spells. And then she's going to have a city encounter. The shop is robbed while you are browsing. You attempt to fend off the thieves. She does a strength test. She gets 1 success, so she's made it. If you pass, the store owner is very gracious. Gain 1 item asset from the reserve or 1 random item asset from the deck. Okay, we'll tell you what. We'll gain a item. We'll gain the Holy Cross. Put a new one there. And that's her city encounter. Okay, and we're going to end it here. It's not looking good. This next round will probably be our last. Things have just gone really bad. As you can see, they can do that real quick in a hurry. So we'll end it here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.